Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Oh, where am I? Where did I go? There I am. That should do it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another hobby night. I'm your host, Discord Webhouse. Happy Monday, everybody. Here, let's just getting my cameras all set up. Sorry for the bit of a delay there. Things are running a little behind, unfortunately. But we'll be getting right into it soon enough. Okay, so let's see. Camera check. We've got a hobby cam. And we should have the... oh, yeah. Up top view, which I've changed over a little bit. And we should have a capture card. But we are not getting the... and I know exactly why. But I'll fix that. Right now, let's go. Properties. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Hee hee. Filters, just make sure all that is still good. Yeah, we are good. Everything is looking perfect now. How is everybody? Get these all in line there. So what are we doing today? What are we working on? Some more basing. So I've got 4 bases that I want to work on here. We're doing something a little different. We're not doing the trench bases this time. What we are doing now... bring that there. Let's see, does that still... yeah, that works. Nice. So yeah, what we're going to be doing today is giving these 4 some cobblestone bases. And to do that, we're going to be using our good friend Millipede. And where did I put it? A small cobblestone rolling pin from Green Stuff World. Millipede and Green Stuff are pretty similar to each other. I've got my rolling pin here. Probably see it better from the other angle. Up. Here we go. I'm trying to grab it using only the camera view. It's rather interesting. Keeping it damp so it doesn't stick to the millipede. But here, let's swap back over here. Maybe you can see some of the detailed texture a little better. So yeah, all of these are little recesses in the rolling pin that are going to give us a really nice cobblestone texture. And, well, the first thing we're going to have to do is get these models off of their bases. And, well, to do that, we're going to be putting them in the freezer. So I'm going to quickly run to drop these ones off into the freezer. And then we will be... I'll have another set of 4 bases already ready to go. And we'll revisit these 4 in a moment. Camera turned off. Here we go. Nope. That's not what we're... There we go. There's our live view. Yeah, we've got 4 bases here. And yeah, we're going to be working on these 4 for now, while the other 4 sit in the freezer getting ready. Hey yo, Watchful Wolf, how's it going? I'm just getting myself started and set up. Enjoying some coffee out of my very awesome Clubhouse mug. Shameful plug. Shameless plug. Shameful. Shameless. Ugh. Language, yay. So yeah. How goes your Monday, or possibly Tuesday? Another thing that we're going to be using for these bases, other than the milliput and the rolling pin, a 38mm round cookie cutter. Ooh, playing some Destiny 2. Nice, nice. Welcome, welcome, Talon Bro. How's it going? The reason why I went with the 38mm is because these are 40mm bases, but with the slight taper to their edges, their tops are actually 38mm. So it'll end up lining up nice and perfect. I've replaced the white paper that I was using previously. This is now parchment paper because of the materials we're going to be working with. This milliput is very, very sticky stuff. So, we're going to get this open here. It is a 2-part mixture. How is Talon Bro today? The parchment paper helps the stuff not stick to it. Because yeah, it is very sticky stuff. Just vibing. Nice. Okay, so we need equal size parts. I am doing good. Just trying to gauge how much of this I'm going to need. I'm technically doing 8 bases today. Yeah. So, and you don't want to take too much, because when it's mixed and it starts to cure, this stuff cures rock hard, so it becomes pretty useless if you don't use it up. I'm just gonna make a couple even-sized balls of this stuff so I can put the rest of it away. I have one of these cobblestone bases already ready. I've just got it curing in my cupboard right now. Those are roughly the same. Now, with milliput, they're kind of like weird off-colored flobs. There's the company called Green Stuff, and it'll come in 2 colored strips, one blue, one yellow. And yeah, you knead them and mix them together until they are nice and green. And then you have, well, how long does it say? It'll be rock hard in 3 to 4 hours. And then, yeah, mix equal quantities of the 2 sticks by rolling and kneading for at least 5 minutes until the color is uniform and free from streaks. But yeah, this stuff sticks to everything, and it is all thanks to the yellow side, not the weird gray side. The gray side's pretty fine and nice to work with, but this side is super gummy. Wants to stick to your skin and everything. So I like to try and wrap it up in the gray side first, so I can start kneading it together and help to roll it out. And then keep folding it back into itself and then roll it back out. And we're going to do this for a little bit. Because yeah, it's still very, very stripy. We don't want that. We want it to be one uniform color. Yeah, see, it's already sticking to my hands. So we just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. And mixing. And we will eventually get it all mixed. It's so sticky. It's like nice and firm. Pardon me. My parchment paper is all peeling up right now. Hey yo! Welcome, welcome, Stinky Tricks. Thank you for the follow. How goes it? Ah. Just trying to roll out this milliput and get it all uniform and ready to work. $87. We are slowly climbing up there. Now, I don't think this is going to be enough for the number of bases we want to do, but that's fine. It's always easier to make more. But again, once you've mixed this stuff together, it becomes pretty useless once it's rock hard, so... Okay. Now, I'm just gonna try and squish it out onto the paper there, and grab the other chunk of... I've got some more of the parchment paper here just behind me. So 1 second while I grab that. Wrestling with my very old headphones. Just realized my audio settings are probably all, yeah, not quite set right. There we go. Boom. Perfect. And then, where did I put... I know I had some scissors here. Just want to cut a piece of this. Got more parchment paper here. I just need a tiny little bit. Actually, you know what? We're going to put it in and fold it over. Now we're just trying to, I don't know, roll it into a sheet as best as I can. As evenly flat as I can. Disclaimer, I am no professional. So I want it pretty thin, because I don't want to add a whole bunch of extra height to the bases. But that's still pretty thick. Oh, and it is sticking a little, isn't it? Why is it gotta be so finicky? I think we're making some progress, though. I mean, it's getting there. Oh, pardon me. Let's go this way now. Having more luck rolling it back towards me, I think. Maybe I can get a couple out of this size. No. One at a time, might have to do. Okay, so I've got my... Oh, wait, I've actually got a little more. There we go. Yeah, so I've got my rolling pin all picked out, and it's been sitting in water. Just shaking it off a little bit. It doesn't need to be soaking, but it does need to be wet. Okay. Okay, well that did not quite work out, but I think I've got enough of a usable chunk and I can just remix. The rest of it. Where is my tool? There's my tool. It's all slimy and yeah when it gets wet. But that's what your cloth is for. I'm using the same cloth I usually use for wiping down my brushes. Just kind of patting my hands somewhat dry. Moisture helps it not stick to your fingers and whatnot, so I don't want them to be too dry, but I do want the excess off of my fingers. Okay, well this is not working at all. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go about doing this. Maybe it is just a base per base sort of solution. Yeah, now I'm going to take my base, stick it on my handle here, gently try to pick up. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do come on, super glue will fucking work. There. There we go. We're just gonna just spread the super glue into the base. We don't need too much, but the rim will help. Just slide the... This one turned out a lot thicker. Not too pleased with it. I'm just lightly tapping it down onto the glue because I don't really want to press the detail out of it. A little bit of scuff mark on some of the stones is not too bad because stones do get scratched and scuffed. Okay, it doesn't look like it stuck into the rolling pin at all, so that is good. Gonna clean up the cookie cutter ring. Get the excess off of there, because it likes to stick to itself, so if there's any left over on the tools, it'll just keep sticking to them. So, that did not really work. Put the super glue off to the side. Where's my rolling pin? Here we go. Set that aside. That's looking a lot thinner. Okay. That one seems to have rolled better. So yeah, this is turning out to be a lot messier than I had thought. And I don't even know why I thought that this wouldn't stick to the parchment, but it is. So, it is highly unfortunate. Yeah, my test one was not as difficult as this. I should have done a larger batch test. Yeah, as it is, I don't know that I'll be able to do a full 3 hours on this. Kind of unfortunate. But we will see. There we go. A little more glue there. Let's see. Gotta try and scrape this biscuit up now. Without warping it too much. Set this one off. Oh, pardon me. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 more bases out of what got here. Do it. God, it's so messy now. It's absorbed a lot of that water. Just trim up some of this paper. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that. Okay, we press that down again. Okay. See if it peels up without taking too much with it. No. That's just a mess. Do not think I'm going to be able to use that. We'll try. Kind of worried that it's just gonna stick right to the rolling pin and then clog up all of the little cobblestone details. So, I'm not really sure what I should do in this situation. It might even just be an hour-long stream if I can't figure this one out. And then I can just figure it out and upload a video or something later, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like super disappointed and feel like I'm letting everyone down. Shit. Oh. Okay. I mean, it stayed down. There's not a lot of thickness to it. Able to make one more with that. Okay, let's see. Really hard to see the details there, but it is. Still pretty decently detailed. Here, we're gonna give the tool a little bit of a wipe down and clean up. Just so it's not scraping it, more like sliding it. Give ourselves every bit of chance of victory as we can, eh? Yeah, nice and cobblestone textured there. looks rough and gritty, like it would be dirty cobblestone. The idea behind these for me is that they're stalking through the town. I figured a town would have something more like, yeah, cobblestone roadways and walkways, so. Nothing too fancy, but practical. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Let's see, can we mix up our last bit of gloop there to make one more? Oh, there's still a little bit of it stuck on the other half of the paper here. Oh, I know. We'll just, we'll grab a fresh piece. That one is pretty spent. Fresh piece. Cut out. Okay. Check. Yeah, we've got a decent center there. Oh no. It's stuck to the side. Shite. Put the tool back in the water. I'm gonna set that stuck patty aside. I'm gonna try and clean this up a little. See if we can salvage this issue. Okay, let's see. Put that there. Can we? Let's see. Maybe use the texture pen as it is. this. It doesn't stick. It already looks like we have some stuck in it. Okay. We have some usable pattern there. I'm gonna just set that aside there temporarily. But we have some of it stuck in the roller. So I'm going to take some very, very fine tweezers here. And we're just going to try and scoop it out. As best as we can, because every piece of detail that gets filled in means you're losing detail for every roll. Put that back in the water, keep it safe. Okay, let's try getting a cut out of this. Okay, let's see. So that's not working. Something, yeah. This one might not come up. Out of there. Looks like it's trying to tear the paper a little. Yeah, no. That one's not coming up. What the f am I gonna do? God, it's just a stupid mess. Nope. Okay. We, damn, it's... Yeah, no, it's just a fucking waste now. Yeah, no, not an Oreo. It would be a very nasty Oreo. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how, because it wants to just end up sticking to like everything now. It's absorbed a little too much water. I just want to try and get a little bit flat on this base so I can maybe try and press a little texture into it. But it's just, yeah, not cooperating. Yeah. I am not sure what to do now. Because yeah, that's not cooperating, and I don't have enough bases out and ready to mix up another full batch. Just getting this shit everywhere now. Okay. Well anyway, we need to go to a quick break. That way I can do... Yeah, that way I can go and swap these over for the next batch. We will be right back. Okay. We are back. Let's swap back over to the other camera in just a moment here. There we go. That's all that I've got of my parchment paper left. But what I've gone and done, oh, they're warmed up a little bit. Oh well. So I've grabbed bases that we've had sitting in the freezer. Where the hell? I just had them. The hell did they go? Well, oh, you know what? These ones will have to do. So the snippers here, we're just gonna try and get as low to the base as possible. And with any luck, yeah, the super glue has become very, very brittle, and it helps them snap off. Now, you still want to be careful and apply a slow, even pressure, because the plastic also gets a little on the brittle side. So yeah, that's how you can easily rebase your previously done models. A little time in the deep freeze. There, so we've got another 4 bases ready for us to work on. 2, 3, and 4. We still have that goobered base. We will be dealing with that in a moment. Where did I just put my milliput? We gotta mix up some more of this good stuff here. There. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, so let's... Just trying to get a decent sized. That might be a little much, but we will see. So we did end up with, oh no, we ended up with a really thick one and then a bunch of thin ones, so yeah, maybe not. Let's pinch a little bit of this back off. Because yeah, we don't want to overdo it. End up with a whole bunch of rock hard milliput that we can't do anything with. Let's go. Try and get equal sized blob. No. We need a little less of this. There we go. No, just a tiny bit more off of that one. There we go. Let's try mixing this stuff up now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to mixing this stuff up. Y'all saw how annoying that can be. There we go, we're getting there. But yeah, how's everybody's Monday going so far? It's been a slightly overcast, rainy day here. Getting there. Just gotta get a little more mixed up, you know? It's so close, but I can still see like some striping and streaking through it. Hehehe. So we're gonna try something a little different, I think. So we're gonna take a little more like marble of this stuff. Come on. No, we're gonna scrape that off. We're gonna use to scrape it. And we're gonna mix all of it back up. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this base up briefly. A little bit of water on my cloth here. Okay, there we go. Cleaned up. I'm gonna try and remix some of this up. Up. Mix the old sticky stuff up into the newer, firmer stuff. Ah. There, get this rolling pin thing. Let's see. Almost. There we go. Okay. We will move that paper out of the way. To grab my rolling pin. Just rolling it across my rag. Just cleaning up the cookie cutter now. There we go. Let's see if we can clean. Whole lot stuck in there now. Oh, jeez. This went flying right past my head. Just reworking the reserve. Oh, nope. I forgot the paper. Okay, maybe this will work better if I spread it. There we go. Yeah, that worked a little better. Spread it with my thumb first. Okay, just dabbing off the rolling pin here. It's looking okay. I mean, they're not as highly detailed as when I was trying to press out whole rolls, but I think it'll work. Yeah, those are looking good. Okay, we're in a groove now. Okay. kind of smearing it, trying to get it as even. It's a little on the thin side, but still, we're looking good. Okay, leave that one. Got one more here that I have yet to debase. I don't think this one's set. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We are almost there. Let's stretch this over to that side a little better. Okay. Clear off. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that rolling pin again. But it's like dripping wet, so we're gonna dab it off again. It just needs to be damp so the millipede doesn't stick into it too badly. Okay. Yeah. Nice. There we go. So, what I'm going to do now is move these gears out of the way. Now I'm going to put those bases into this little box lid here. So I can easily transport them. I'm gonna quickly run to drop these off into the drying cabinet, and I will grab the last batch that we put in. I will be right back. And we're back. So, what I'm going to be doing here is, as you can see, we've got the 4 bases, or 3 of the 4 bases we did earlier, and a 4th base that I had, well, I guess technically a 5th base that I had done even before that. So here we go. That's just a layer of black primer on there, and that's what we're going to be doing with those other 3 right now. But we'll have this one to start doing some dry brushing on while we wait for those to have the primer dry. So we're going to set that one off into the back corner here. We're going to grab our lid. Just pressing gently around the edges to squish it onto the blue tack there. Boom. Okay. Kind of hard to tell, but that is some Vallejo black surface primer. So I'm going to give that a couple good shakes. Just make sure it's good to go. No fun using paint that's settled out. Urgh. Okay. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3 drops. And I've got my basing brush here. And as you can tell, I've been using it to do exactly this earlier today. Break up the bristles. We're just kind of helping spread the primer all across the surface. I want to be gentle. The Milliput is still a little on the soft side. Just get the edge. Next one. And yeah, see, this one ended up a little thicker, so we will have to see. Okay. There we go. Slightly feathered around, and the bristles will end up putting some light scratches into the surface if you're a little heavy-handed on it. But that's fine, because stones are not always polished smooth. They get scratched and chipped as people and machines move across them. Okay. And notice, we're only grabbing it by the edges of the base here. We're not pressing down from the top because, like I said, it's still quite soft. But yeah, see, there's not quite enough paint left over on the brush each time. But we might not have to do a full 3 drops here. And we just want to like drag it around gently, get it into the little crevices and all that. Nice and gentle like. Now I think we just need to do the edges here. There we go. There. Set that one off to the side. Now we just set that brush off into the water. Let that sit so the primer doesn't like ruin the bristles. There we go. So now we've got the dry one here. And what we're going to end up doing is going through a couple light dry brushes of gray. What gray are we going to use? Let's take a peek. We've got some rock gray here. Yeah. By Minotaur. Again, it's the paint line that I've been using. And all I'm gonna do is make sure it's good and mixed first. Again, with colors, you really don't want to settle out. That's no good. You end up painting with more medium than pigment, or worst case, more pigment than medium. Okay. There we go. We got 3 drops of that gray there. And got a really messed up brush here. It's all feathered out and it's an old brush. Just gonna let it get all mixed up into the brush. And because these are airbrushing paints, they're usually a little too thin for doing dry brushing. So we gotta really thatch it back out of the now. Kind of want to turn it and drag. We're more so dragging like the side of the brush across the surface. So we're catching as many of these edges. It's a little, there we go. Yeah. It's gonna dry a little dark, so we're gonna do this a couple times for base as we go through. But as you can tell, like the longer I do it, it picks out more and more. It just becomes brighter and brighter. There we go. That's looking good. Let that just sit for half a moment. these other ones still are a little on the damp side. So I'm gonna quickly run and drop those into the drying cupboard. And then we'll be able to go and give the other one another quick dry brush of this gray to help. So no, we'll go with a slightly brighter gray. Help really bring up some detail. I will be right back. Okay. So, let me dig out the next brightest shade here. And that one is called Concrete Slab. Just give this a good mix here. Okay. Grab a different cup. Heyo! Welcome, Squeak. How's it going? How is Squeak doing today? Good to hear. Happy Monday. So yeah, we've got some concrete slab here. Marine heads. Nice, nice. Put a couple drops of that on here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Get that all up in these bristles. Drain off some of that excess. Okay, now again, that's going to be way too wet for the dry brushing. So we want to, yeah, feather that out until we're just getting a little bit left on that brush. Okay. So yeah, we've already got a light dry brushing, or moderate dry brushing of our darker gray, rock gray. Now we're gonna go and do some of the concrete slab. We're just being very light here. Letting it catch more of the edges. We're coming at it more at a 45 instead of flat on like we had before, so the edges of the bristles go into the grooves a little more to catch those finer edges of the stones. There we go. Some nice bright cobblestone. So that'll be ready for a wash in a little bit, I'm sure. It will end up drying a little darker. It always looks a little brighter when they're wet. Okay. Let's dip our brush there. And then, wash for these. Get our brush all clean again. There we go. Good to go for the other set. We'll take another break in a little bit here. And when we do that, I'll be grabbing the other batch of them, so we'll have more of these to be dry brushing up and washing up. So yeah, let us Oh, I need fresh cup. And now let's see. Cobblestone. I'm thinking we're gonna need some green and some brown. So these are ghost tints. They're not quite an acrylic ink. They're, yeah, water-based, shake well. I'm not sure what they are, because like, I've used, and I enjoy using acrylic inks, but acrylic inks settle out. Like there's the pigmentation and then the medium, and they end up flaking out a little bit if you let them sit. Oh, here's the fresh one. They're called Ghost Tints by Minotaur, but if I put a couple drops in the cup here, it is almost more like a pen ink than an acrylic ink, but they have like very, very strong pigmentation. And they're pretty viscous. So I've got a few drops of green in the cup there. Gonna put a couple drops of the brown. Oh, gotta give that a quick shake. One, two, three. Right, so they very vibrant. It's a nice umber brown. Those are pretty thick still. So to make that more into a wash, Liquitex Flow Aid. It's a flow improver. It helps break up the surface tension and viscosity. So to do that, I'm gonna set the cup to a bit of an angle, so I'm working into the corner there. 1, 2. We want it to be pretty thin. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna let that kind of mix up, and I'm gonna go take a quick break so I can top up my water. Yeah, it's low viscosity is thinner, high viscosity is thicker. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, grab some more water, and I'll grab the other bases, and we'll have all of them ready for brushing and washing. We will be right back. And we are back. Okay, so let me get the camera back on here. Here we go. Boom. So yeah, I've got my nice monkey wash. It may need a little more. A little more green. Need it to look a little more earthy, you know? So I'm thinking moss and algae growing when it stays a little on the wet side. Not to mention some stones end up with a natural green kind of tint. It's to be a little thinner now. And then yeah, for thinning all I use is the flow aid to help thin it up. And it makes sure that it sits more in the recesses than across the top. Yeah, that's that. But yeah, that's kind of what I want it to do. So it kind of stays and trickles down. That's kind of the viscosity that we're looking for here with our washes. Okay, so we're gonna set that off to the side. We've got the other three of our plain black primed bases here. They're okay. The tops aren't perfect, but I mean, serviceable. So first, get these back out of the way. Where did I just... So yeah, we're going back to our darker gray, which again is the rock gray. All three of those we want that to get all thoroughly in those bristles. There we go. kind of being a little more haphazard. We just kind of want to get a whole bunch of the darker gray all over. Again, we don't want to be too forceful. We're not putting a lot of pressure down, because the milliput is still a little on the soft side. A little more of that rock gray back up on those bristles. Even it up again. Because yeah, we don't want too much. Otherwise, you know, might as well just paint it and not dry brush it. Looks like we're going maybe a little too rough on those last two. Some of the primer hadn't full cured yet. You can see little flecks of yellow, but luckily it's still kind of an earthen tone when it comes to stone, so so we're going back to concrete slab for our final highlight dry brush here on these cobblestones. Just want to make sure it's fully mixed. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, we just kind of go at it nice and gentle with the brighter one and try and, you know, out some random highlights. Especially kind of with edges. Oh, it's looking okay. There we go. There we go. Hee. Perfect. Nice. Ah. Now I just need... Where did I put it? Just looking for a good brush here. What do we got? There we go. Nice brush. Not too big, not too small. It'll hold a fair amount of wash, but not too much, so we'll have a decent amount of control. Okay. There we go. That's looking good and mixed now. Nice and earthy wash. Where did I put it? Okay. Maybe we'll want a bigger brush, but we'll see. Pretty heavily filled. Let's get a fair amount. Oh. A little hard to tell on this camera, it seems, but I think that's gonna work nicely. And we can always add extra layers of this wash as it dries to accentuate and exaggerate the colors. Couple drops of that up there already. And just, yeah, kind of pull that puddle of it. What's nice is because of that flow improver, it wants to, yeah, pool mostly in the recesses, but the pigmentation does kind of get left behind. Nice. Yeah, I think these are going to turn out wonderfully. There we go. And then what we can do afterwards is we could do just a pure black wash. But reduce the wind speed. Yeah, so this wash is doing more to pick out the individual stones, but there's still areas where those recesses still seem a little bright, like it's not toning down the gray that ended up in the recesses. So what I could do to make it look like the stones are standing out of the ground a little more, and to do that I could accentuate the shadowing by taking an even finer brush than this and very carefully just putting black wash specifically down into the recesses. Now, there's a few different ways you could do that. I do have one of these ghost tints that's just pure black. I could mix it up the exact same way and just carefully apply it. Or, if I feel like being a little more finicky, wait for these to completely dry and then use a black oil wash, because that'll have an even thinner viscosity and it will only settle in those recesses. And anything that ends up where I don't need it easily wipes up without affecting the acrylic layer once they're set. But really kind of depends on how I'm feeling about approaching it. Yeah, helps add a little like dirt and scuffing to the tops. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Now, because these washes end up really thin, they dry a little on the glossy side. But you can easily knock that back with a satin varnish after the fact. We're just gonna add a little more of this green and brown wash now that the first layer of it has started to tack up a little bit. We're just kind of tapping it into place on top of some of these stones. So we've got more contrast between light and color. It looks like they didn't all turn out perfectly flat. Some of them are a little on the lumpy side here and there, but Oh. There. Actually, with this second coat of just the green and brown, I may not even need to go over there a third time with a black wash. They're darkening up nicely. Which is working really well, because I'm really looking for a grimy look. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be more than enough. It's really hard to get a good look at it with the camera being so glossy right now. There, and just kind of let it run down the center a bit, level out. Ooh, yeah, that would work really well too. Actually, yeah, that would work very nicely because of the weight. Let's see, what do I got here? This one. I use these nice glass beads because I put them in my paint bottles for shakers. In these other bottles, you can tell they're airsoft pellets. Yeah. Oh yeah, ball bearings would work. I know that the local game store, Everything Games, carries metal ball bearings specifically for putting in paint bottles. The reason why I have the airsoft ones... let's see here. Get this open. Let's see. I like using these airsoft pellets to get a good shot. Don't eat the lead weights. Yeah, don't. I use these because you can cut them in half using your snippers if you're really careful about it. But then they look like embedded eggs or sores or whatever for doing basing or custom building of models. Like with a lot of the Nurgle stuff, they've got yeah, exactly. They have like fly eggs everywhere. Oh, actually, let's see. Can I find a picture of I built a custom model for someone. Just got to see if I can find it. Ah. Here we go. Okay, so let's turn this camera off temporarily, and... yeah. So I built a custom... what's it called? Nurgle Defiler. Or Chaos Space Marine Defiler. For a friend. Yeah. And then the vat, I filled with a clear resin. There's a couple nurglings hanging out in it like it's a giant jacuzzi or hot tub, painted up like slime. I made a couple nurglings on wires covered in clear resin to make it look like they're firing out of the barrel covered in slime. But yeah, the eyeball here, there and there, those are the half-cut airsoft pellets there. So I replaced one eye with a missile launcher, the other eye is like meant to look like a infected mass of like fly eggs and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. I painted up a what is it called? Dreadnought, Contemptor Dreadnought for same person. This one I painted at CK Studios airbrush class. Yeah. Do I have any other? Ooh, Chaos Space Marines. Here's a custom model that I built for myself. I call it the Killipede. I don't have any finished photos of it because it is like a constant work in progress, but it's 2 defiler kits put together with so in the background there, that's a Forge Fiend, and they've got a really nice back panel that looks exactly like this. So I end up basically making a mold and recasting it using green stuff to make copies of that back panel. The top is changeable, so it can be this demon or the more mechanical top that is usually seen on the defilers. Let's see, do I have a photo of it somewhere? Probably not. But I've got a better shot of the panels there. Oh yeah, right there. It's called Blue Stuff. You can sometimes pick it up at Everything Games there, or you can look it up online. It's actually a Japanese toy. You run it in hot water, like let it sit in hot water, and it becomes sculptable, like super soft, and it will only stick to itself. You can press it around things to make molds, let it get cold, and then press green stuff into that mold. And that's exactly how I did that. How I made a centipede out of it. I ended up, taking 2 of the kits and basically having to cut a couple chunks out of them and using a fair amount of the Milliput sculpting stuff to like glue them together and make it look all fleshy and gross. Actually, is there a picture of it? Oh yeah, you can kind of see it here. Right in there. And then there's more of it there, and actually there's another one of those airsoft BBs that I pressed in there to make it look like a eye. But yeah, there's a fair amount of Milliput all through this one. Yeah, and I built a graveyard themed base, so it's just got a whole bunch of bones piled up under it. Yeah. I think that should be everything. Let's see if I can find any other pics of. I need to organize my photos better. No, I apparently do not have other photos of it. I have no idea. Okay, yeah, no, I thought I had another photo, or set of photos of them. These bases, they are still too wet to really do much else with. Yeah, no, thank you for coming by, and I think I'm actually going to be wrapping it up myself now. Yeah. Take care, sweet. Happy Monday. So yeah, we got some cobblestone bases done. I am very pleased. It was a haphazard process, a learning process, but we did it. Completed what I set out to do. So with that said, gonna start packing up. Let's head on over to the other screen here. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and joining me for yet another hobby night. I hope you are all having an awesome Monday evening. Great start to your week. Hope to see you all next time. We will be doing Ocarina of Time this Wednesday. Continuing more Doom on Friday. Hopefully doing even more of that chaotic and crazy game, Sonic Adventures, on Saturday. Happy Monday, everybody. Until next time. Bye-bye.